Michigan, Maryland, here we go from Ann Arbor. And this will be field. Oh, drop. Michigan has a chance to grab it, and they do. Recovery on the opening kick.
Hit right off of his face. Right to the Wolverines. Easy recovery, and now this offense in business. And this is exactly the type of start that you would hope for if you're Jim Harbaugh.
Blake Corum in the backfield with J.J. McCarthy. And McCarthy rolls out, fires, touchdown Wolverines, just like that.
Great motion's going to affect the safety as the safety goes across with the motion. Now Schoonmaker is able to just get out into the corner of the end zone. He's wide open because of that little shift. Great formation from Michigan, good execution.
Tip the extra point, up and good, just like that. Special teams. Moody sends it deep, and this time it'll be out of the end zone for a touchback. Tunga Vailoa out of the shotgun with Roman Hemby in the backfield. They'll give it to Hemby, and he'll dart through.
Carey, watch out for him, and they've got a quartet of really talented wide receivers.
On second down, they'll throw it near side. Demas Jr. with the reception.
Nickel, Mike Sainristil, number 0, moves over from offense.
And they'll hand it off. No. They dump it down. C.J. Dupree.
Right now in the defensive backfield.
Second down at 5 of the 44. Tunga Vailoa fires deep. Looking. He's got a man. Incomplete.
Receiver at any other school.
Third down at 5 of the 44. Tunga Vailoa in trouble and gets it away.
Personal foul. Grasp me a twist in the face mask. Defense number 32. 15-yard penalty automatic. First down.
So they get Jalen Harrell. Harrell is at the bottom of your screen. Here's Harrell right here, and he's coming in. And he's working against the offensive lineman, and there's that left hand, there's no doubt.
The 41. Tunga Vailoa out of the gun again, hands it off. Hemby bobbled it. Crosses the line of scrimmage.
He's adamant that this is year 2 of the defense, running exactly what Mike McDonald ran a year ago.
Hand off over the right side. Hemby. He'll run into a pile. 3rd and 4. Can Michigan get off the field? Here comes a blitz. Tunga Vailoa throws it up. And incomplete.
I think that they will. Gus Dyches has a height advantage. He's a tight end, 6'2", 220, working on Jimon Green. Well, lots of hand fighting there. They get away with it as he's trying for the one-handed catch.
For Maryland. And a timeout called by Michigan. Good snap, clean hole, got it up. 22-2
in this ball game today.
Roman Wilson, the deep man for the Wolverines, and he'll let that one go out of the back of the end zone.
To a greater fashion than Cade McNamara can.
1st and 10 of the 25. McCarthy to throw it on first down, near side, caught. Beautiful job, number 4. Second down at 4 at the 31, and they'll give it. Corum cuts it back inside. 3rd down and short at the 34, second series for Michigan. And Corum looking for the first down, drives his legs, and he has it.
GoFundMe at the bottom of your screen. You can go help him out.
And the Wolverines on first down. Corum trying to get outside. Burst of speed. Picks up first down with J.J. McCarthy. McCarthy to throw it. Underneath. Caught. Safe pass. Finds one of his tight ends. Max Bredesen.
What he can do throwing the ball down the field.
2nd and 1. McCarthy swings it out. Roman Wilson looking for the first down. Has it and more. McCarthy guns it and incomplete against Western Michigan. 2nd down and 10 of the 39. And McCarthy looking. McCarthy steps up, finds Schoonmakers. Play right here, 3rd down and 5 at the Maryland 34. Second series for Michigan. Out of the gun, McCarthy. McCarthy looking. McCarthy bounces, steps up, lets it go. And incomplete.
Great job by this secondary. Watch the linebacker as well as the corner sit on that tight end right there, and then that's where he wants to go. McCarthy can. Even that wheel route from Corum, that's taken up by the safety, forced him to go all the way back to the left side of the field.
Rosa Award in to attempt a 52-yarder. And he gets it. That 52-yard field goal. He did the same thing last year against Washington. Antoine Littleton now in the backfield for Maryland. And they'll give it to him running right. With some room, breaks some tackles, cuts it in, and picks up a 9. First down to the 41. Tagovailoa in trouble, dancing. Tagovailoa, and he'll step out of Alabama transfer. Second down and 3. Underneath, and he has his receiver, Jacob Copeland.
Well, and what I love here is that he's going to wait for the second window on the slant. So as he's going to come off this RPO, he wants it there. He's got a pump, and look, he just stays calm. Waits for the second window.
First down at the Michigan 40. Littleton, and this time they catch him before he can cross the line.
Game.
Second down and 8. Tagovailoa, screen. Hemby. Nice job. At the Wolverine 31. Handoff. And will they get there? It will depend on the spot.
Second effort. Watches Littleton, who is 235. He gets contacted 3 yards from the line to gain by Benny, and he's able to just churn forward and get the line to gain. Littleton came to Maryland as a powerful, and he shows it there.
First down and 10 at the 30. Tagovailoa over the middle, caught. 5 for 7 to start this game. Second and 6 at the 26. Here's the option inside, shovel pass, nicely done.
You're going to pull that right guard, that's Spencer Anderson, and then Dyches, 84. He comes up, and now it's just a double option. You can pitch it outside or back inside, and he's got that guard pulling around in front of him.
Down to the Michigan 14. Delayed handoff, Hemby. He'll crack.
The Michigan saw a year ago, and they're showing it here early.
10th play of the drive, second and 8 at the 12. Can Maryland punch it in? Tagovailoa in the corner. That one high, and
they love to target. But down here at the bottom, you've got Dante Demas. And Demas, he's the type of guy, he's a matchup nightmare.
Third down and 8 at the 12. Here's Tagovailoa in trouble. Breaks contain. Squares his shoulders. Tucks it and runs. Dives forward.
What he did is that he was threatening the pass all the way until he basically got to the line of scrimmage, and then he tucked it and run. Lost his helmet.
They give it to Littleton, trying to squeeze through, get to the line of scrimmage. Forward. Second down and goal of the 2. Littleton remains in the game at running back. They'll give it to him again.
Top as well as Junior Colson, 25, and they're just late to the party. At the goal line, you got to be in there in the backfield. You cannot wait on the running back situation getting it done.
And Maryland levels this game
in on that short yardage run, and they were able to run it really well on that series.
Roman Wilson will get a shot from the 1. Wilson hits the sideline. And it'll go out of bounds. Their own 27. Corum with a lane. Corum breaks it inside. Still on the move. Blake Corum.
He's got the speed, and when he finishes, you know that he is not afraid of contact at the end. Getting that ball secure.
10 pounds. First and 10 at the 49. Corum, single setback. They'll pitch it to him. Follows his blocks. Not a lot. To College Park. Second and 9 at the 48. Corum again with a lane. Blake Corum picks up a first down and more. Look at
the key when you're going to pull a guard in this gap scheme is you got to get movement on that double team. Look at the double team and the tight end, and that opens up the big crease for Corum. He's patient enough to let it open up, and then he's onto the secondary quickly. Great block by Max Bredesen, who came in on top of that double team, going down towards the middle.
So runs of 24 and 23 yards for Corum on this drive. This time it's C.J. Stokes. He lost it. And it's Maryland football.
And Vandarius Cowan, he's the one in the backfield, number 8. Great job at the line of scrimmage. Look at me, gets in the backfield, and then he gets after Stokes, and Stokes just kind of drops it. It's been raining all morning. It's a bit wet out, but you've got to secure the ball through the line of scrimmage, and the freshman is unable to do it. Remember, Donovan Edwards not available today for Michigan, and their lack of depth in
the 27. Tagovailoa has his rhythm. Hands it off to his running back, Littleton. He has major running room in this Michigan defense. Play fake. Tagovailoa steps into his throw, and on the money. Beautiful job.
First, they're going to clear out on that side. That allows Jay-Sean Jones to come all the way over from the right side. But the beautiful part about this is Talia Tagovailoa buying a little bit of time, getting himself free on that left side. And then
first down and 10 at the 36. And this time it's
100 a year ago, won a bowl game. They've got speed on the outside and power in the middle.
Second down and 5. Here's the fade and incomplete. Back. Hemby, and he's ambushed and taken down. Mozzie Smith.
He's right over the center at the nose tackle, and he just wins immediately, and then he finds himself into the backfield, swallowing up that play before he can get started, and that certainly forces Maryland into a field goal position.
2. Once again, he is perfect.
He is hitting those right down Broadway.
He starts at his own 25 with Corum. He'll throw it on first down. McCarthy looking, bouncing, steps up, sideline throw, nicely done, and out of bounds, school 43-yard line. Here's a handoff, Corum. And he's tripped up.
In a bracketed situation where he can not be right. You're going to bracket him high and low or something along those lines, and you're not trying to run through those with man beaters, but beat them with zone beaters.
2nd and 5 at the 48. Here's a sweep around the right side, and not a lot of room for Ronnie Bell.
Trying to find Roman Wilson. Wilson's trying to go all the way. They're trying to throw this as a double pass. Watch Bell. Look at him look down the field right there. He's like, all right, where's Roman Wilson? But he was covered, and now he's going to try to get as much as he can.
Play for the Maryland defense. Can they get off the field with a 3-point lead on the road? McCarthy winds up, goes deep, got a man, incomplete.
Great coverage on the double pass attempt, and then here, I know it's not great coverage. You're just going to get an overthrow from J.J. McCarthy, but that play call, trying that trick play.
He's at the 30. First punt by either team. Jay-Sean Jones is the deep man. And he has a fair catch inside the 10. 10 at the 8-yard line. Tagovailoa has been excellent out of his end zone this time. Guns it to the sideline, throws a strike.
Starters from a year ago. Coming into today, 99 career starts among them. And look at that protection. And you got to credit him waiting for his guy to get open down the field, and he hits him.
11-yard reception, first down and 10 the 19. Tagovailoa sideline again.
Is playing at an exceptionally better clip.
Tagovailoa swing it out. This time, Rakim Jarrett. Jarrett will gain a yard.
They overwhelmed him that day. Here, Rakim Jarrett, he was the only one of this quartet of wide receivers that was there that day.
In the backfield. Play fake. Tagovailoa drops it off. This is a screen. Dupree high stepping. And Dupree.
They're just going to stay in there on their blocks for a long time, allowing this screen to set up. First the play action, then they stay in there, and now they're out in front of the tight end, and they do a great job. And there's Dupree with the little hurdle.
First down at the 41. Here's Tagovailoa. Over the middle. It's intercepted.
Pocket. He throws this one a little low and behind his intended receiver, Copeland, and that's what allows Turner to dive in front and get his hands on that ball. Did he corral that? I don't know, Gus. I do not know if he maintained control or if that ground helped him control the ball. Look as it's kind of going through his hands, and then he uses that ground right there, and the hands come kind of off that ball. To me, that's an incompletion. Surprising.
First down and 10 for the Wolverines. After the turnover, and they'll hand it off to Corum.
The guy would have reversed it to incomplete.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Mike. I was shocked when they didn't at least take another look, but they play on, and Michigan gets a huge break. And what an incredible play from DJ Turner.
Second down and 11 at the 27. Now McCarthy wants to run it over the 30. Lost the ball. McCarthy coughed it up. which turned the whole game around for the Spartans. 7. Michigan not on schedule. McCarthy looking. McCarthy steps up, steps back, buys time. Nobody home. Still running. Turns a corner and picks up the first down the hard way.
Outstanding from Maryland. They have done a great job all game long covering up these wide receivers. There's nowhere to throw the football. The offensive line did a great job protecting McCarthy, and then it's just all his ability and will to keep that play alive. And
it gives Michigan a first down at their own 40-yard line. McCarthy to throw it. Wide side, caught. This time, Andrew Anthony. Play fake. McCarthy off his back foot to the sideline. Caught. Well,
that's right.
First down and 10 of the 38. Here's a handoff. Corum. First down. Blake Corum. Gashing.
What a great job by Zach Zinter. Watch the right guard as he pulls around. First, the tight end comes there. The tackle comes out there. And then Zinter gets that block on the linebacker. Beautiful job. That springs Corum up to the second level. And you can see how quickly he can get there and just attack in that secondary.
9 carries, 89 yards. He's averaging close to 10 yards per carry. Blake Corum. First down and 10 at the 17 for the Wolverines. Corum again. Bounces it out. He'll be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
In zone coverage.
Second down and 10 at the 17. McCarthy. Reverses. McCarthy. In trouble. Gets it away. And incomplete.
Well, and again, just probably a little too much. He's got to know when he needs to just burn the ball, and he gets just absolutely drilled in the face as that ball is coming loose.
Covered by the offense is under further video review.
I think Michigan wants to see if this was going to be actually a forward pass and his hand was moving forward. That would gain them a bunch of yardage and put this ball all the way back.
Them coming up.
All right, Rob, thank you very much. Third down and 25. Here's Corum. And he hooked it. Wow.
Defense. They hold Michigan, get some pressure on the quarterback.
In the first half. First and 10 of the 25. Tagovailoa underneath, incomplete. 65 rushing yards for Maryland. Second and 10. This time they'll run it. Hemby. Third down and 7 of the 28. Roman Hemby in the backfield. Here's a screen outside. Michigan. Nicely done.
Charge timeout, Michigan. 30-second timeout.
As Michigan will take a timeout.
Talked about this, and he said, I'm ready to step into that role.
Maryland sends it away. A.J. Henning in the deep man who ran a punt back for a touchdown last week.
And they're going to get the sub in.
First down and 10 at the 30. McCarthy trying to get to the edge. Second down and 1. McCarthy underneath. He's got a tight end.
His completing has been underneath because the coverage is sinking so far deep.
First down and 10. McCarthy lofts it down the field. Incomplete.
Deontay Banks, number 3 on the other side. Jacorian Bennett. Here, Roman Wilson gets a bit of a step, but look at Banks. Just catches up right away, gets on his hip, and that ball is thrown out.
That's a 43. See if Michigan can get themselves into field goal range at least. McCarthy has Cornelius Johnson, head of steam. First down, Wolverines.
Well, what you're going to see here is that this linebacker is going to actually fall. And because he falls, right there, a little contact, he falls down. And that's why Johnson's so wide open. There's so much grass in front of him, and they're able to get that first down.
Here's McCarthy again to the sideline. Second down and 4 at the 36-yard line. Michigan with one timeout. J.J. McCarthy guns it. Roman Wilson, incomplete.
These guys are just not worried about the speed of Michigan. There's that hand fighting you were touching on, but this ball just out in front. And
Sun's starting to peek out now. Here in Ann Arbor, handing the motion man. They'll give it to Corum, looking for the first down. And it's up fourth down. They didn't get it. Michigan quickly to the line of scrimmage. Here's Corum. Blake Corum. See you later. Touchdown, Michigan.
They're just trying to get this first down, but watch the vision from Corum. He's going to bounce right there. Listen, Michigan in those like 1-yard situations, they love to run that. They get down, they squeeze tight, they run straight ahead. It's almost a dive play. But Corum there improvises. He jumps out a gap, sees the seam, and then he is gone.
22 seconds remaining in the first half. Moody with the extra point good. How about Ty Felton, the deep man? And Felton picks it up in his own end zone and will take it out. Felton with a lane. And Felton crosses the 20. Corum has 8 rushing touchdowns this season. Leads FBS. Littleton. Chad Ryland prepares to send it away. Big leg. And this one, a line drive. 25. Blake Corum running behind his offensive line on first down. He'll gain 9.
To execute more snaps than you want to.
Second down and 1. Corum looking for the first down. Nice stiff arm. Picks it up. Lowers his shoulder. Corum looking. All right.
This guy can do it all.
On second down 9. Corum again. Crashing forward. Isaiah Gash comes in, number 41. Here's Gash. And he won't pick up the first down. He's in to punt it away from the 36. Deshaun Jones, the deep man. He signals for the fair catch and has it inside the 10 game with Roman Hemby. Hemby on the give, and Hemby crosses the line.
Mazi Smith is able to shed a block, and he's the guy that you'd be looking at if you're a Michigan fan. Who's going to be the leader up front? Who's going to be the run stuffer? Well, number 58. He's going to have to be your run stuffer.
2nd and 7. Here's another run and stuff pressure. 3rd down and 4.
You've got a single safety deep, and you've got all these guys creeping up towards that line of scrimmage.
Tagovailoa taking his time. On 3rd and 4. Here they come. Tagovailoa underneath. Great catch.
5-star recruit, number 4 wide receiver in the country. He was committed to LSU. He's from a surprise to us, and it was like a present under the Christmas tree.
First down to the 23. He'll swing it out. Hemby gets his shoulders squared. And pound.
Jarrett was out there. Watch Dyches. He's 84. He's going to come out, and then this is the block right there. That block on 20. And he's able to just get a piece of him and then throw his hands up. Didn't block him in the
38. Tagovailoa checks it down. Jarrett.
They have not established any rhythm whatsoever.
Here's Tagovailoa running, looking for the first down. 7. Littleton leaning forward. I don't know. Mazi Smith with the tackle.
Mazi Smith did a great job. Look at that swim move. He's in the backfield, and it just depends on where that ball is and where the knee is. They're going to call it a first down.
First down and 10 at the 48. And they'll swing it out again, this time to the far side. Dyches, 2nd and 9. Close to midfield. Jalen Harrell comes on the field late. Here's a pass. Hit as he throws, incomplete. He put it on the money.
With the pressure, they had to snap it late, and Morris comes around on this left side of the offense and hits him right down there, right above his left hip. Unable to come down with it. That was Corey Dyches, number 84.
This season going 4 for 4, including his first career touchdown pass against Charlotte.
Maryland ran a couple of screens really well and effective, and there's a hit for Billy Edwards on a screen. Remember, you're going to let that rush come to you.
Terps send it away. Henning, Weiss, and Jerome Moore. And the question is, who calls the plays? They won't really tell you as Corum runs the football here.
The plays. And they were like, well, we both do. I'm like, no. That works against UConn. But like on 3rd down tomorrow, who calls the plays? And couldn't get an answer, and that's the way it's looked.
Blake Corum in the backfield. McCarthy. Passing situation. Here he is. McCarthy looking. Nobody. McCarthy, and he's sacked.
Heavy zone coverage. Okay, this time they rushed 4. They've got 7 back in coverage, and they're just playing terrific zone coverage, running with wide receivers. They're trying to just run guys right through, run the seams, 3 deep, 1 underneath. The problem is that
Timing in his head, knowing when to get rid of the football when the pressure comes. This ball caught at the 32-yard line of all media. At the 44, Tagovailoa back in the game. Littleton in the backfield, play fake. Tagovailoa steps up in the pocket, wants to run it, and is tripped up. Great job. That's right. You know, what are we, chopped liver over here, Jenny? Joel gets everything. 2nd and 9 at the 45.
Hey, let's open it up. Let's smell that new car smell. Do it.
Tagovailoa in trouble. Tagovailoa, and he wisely just throws the ball out of bounds. Great opportunity for the Michigan defense to get off the field. Tagovailoa under pressure, breaks it, looking, fires, incomplete.
I think that's Rakim Jarrett who was involved going up for that pass. First, the pressure. This is Yabi Oki, a transfer. He's been at now his 4th school, including Alabama and UT Martin. He pressures the quarterback there, and then you see at the end, Sainristil as well as Jarrett go up for the ball, and Jarrett lands hard right on that left shoulder, and he's still down.
Left-footed punter. And it's fair caught at the 1st down and 10 at the 15. Here's McCarthy throwing on 1st down over the middle.
Zone coverage, you flood those zones, you pick your best matchup, and you create a completion.
2nd and 2. McCarthy sprints out, throws on the move, nicely done.
With him, you move the pocket, McCarthy goes out to his right side, and then you just bring someone and just fold them into that free area that you just created a void with the deep route. That time it's Ronnie Bell, and it's an easy completion.
1st down and 10 at the 42. Corum with space. But you know, you got to give.
And this defense, which gave up a ton of points early last year, has been terrific today.
Here's McCarthy to throw it. Winds up, goes deep. Incomplete.
Rim. Quarterback needs to keep his eyes on the target.
3rd down and 2. Can they get the 1st down? Yes. The 46. Corum again. Bottled up. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, McCarthy is not seeing it very well. Okay, he's watching this end. McCarthy is reading that. That ball has got to be in McCarthy's hands. He's got to take that. That end crashed down. China Rose crashed down.
Down in 11. McCarthy looking underneath, caught, Schoonmaker, and a 1st down.
They get away with one here. Watch Henning. He's going to actually come up and block the safety who's in man coverage on Schoonmaker. Boom, right there. There's the contact. That's why he's so wide open. Then he gets loose over there on that left side as it's an easy completion for McCarthy.
5th reception for Schoonmaker. 1st down and 10 at the 33. Here's JJ, dumps it off. Another tight end with the catch. Bredesen, 2nd and 4 at the 27. Here's a handoff to Corum. He's been a bright light for the.
You know, last year he was sharing a lot of that with Hassan Haskins. Like, he's carried them for large stretches of today's game.
1st and 10 of the 20-yard line. McCarthy fires. Caught. Touchdown, Michigan. Roman Wilson.
You're going to work on a single safety. There's the safety in the back end, but watch Roman Wilson. He's just going to run right across his face. Look at the speed right here. He just takes off. Great protection by the offensive line, and that was a beautiful throw by J.J. McCarthy.
Moody leans into it. Ty Felton. It's to go into the end zone for a touchdown.
A beautiful strike from McCarthy to Roman Wilson.
And on 1st down, Hemby.
After Talia Tagovailoa a few times.
2nd down, another run. Hemby.
There he is again.
As he
today, in particular, in run defense.
3rd down and 2 at the 33. Looking for the 1st down. Hemby, and he'll get it. 1st down at the 37. Hemby Pushes the pile. 4 straight runs for Maryland. Tagovailoa backing up. Quick release. Caught.
Open down the field.
3rd down and 1. Looking for the first. And he won't get it.
Mason Graham, a freshman. Look at 55 getting in there. Barrett comes from the edge, but Graham.
4th down and 1. 2 of 2 on 4th down conversions for Maryland this year. Tagovailoa guns it, and they'll pick it up. Nicely done.
The coverage that they were trying to run, but look at San Rasil is way off in coverage, and they just pitch it out there, and that is an easy 4th and.
Tagovailoa. And caught by his tight end, Deitchus. Deitchus down the sideline.
Game like a bit of a hip injury. He's trying to roll to his left. Watches, he's just gingerly rolling, and then he's got to flip those shoulders around, and he drops a little touch pass over Mike San Rasil right into Deitchus' arms, and they're down inside.
The pistol back. They give it to him, Hemby, and he'll get inside the Michigan 5. Tagovailoa. Surveying, drops it off, touchdown Maryland. Ty Felton.
They got the crossing routes, Gus. Why? Because you got man coverage from Michigan. So watch all these Michigan Wolverines. They're trying to follow their man around. They hit the ground. He's wide open.
Here we go. Empty backfield for Tagovailoa. Looking, scrambling, inside, and picked off by San Rasil.
We're much more disciplined. That's exactly what we've seen from his team so far today.
Terps couldn't get a better man. Here's McCarthy. Winds up. Can he get it? Incomplete.
These guys are not done at all today.
All right, thank you, Jenny. 2nd and 10 of the 25 for Michigan. McCarthy, sideline throw, got it. Ronnie Bell out of bounds.
You're going to have 10% that are great people, 10% that are going to bring you down, and the 80% in the middle, they'll follow the loudest group. A culture change means your leaders, those top 10%, get it done.
And this ball caught. Ronnie Bell inside the 25.
Great release from Ronnie Bell. Look at that little move, just the suddenness for Bell. He tore that knee up the first game of last season, and he worked hard in rehab. The coaches told us he's faster, he's quicker.
Last week against Connecticut. Michigan in business now. 1st and 10 at the Maryland 22. And they'll go with Corum on the ground. 18 of 25, 220 yards, and a touchdown. Corum. Field with McCarthy. Here's JJ. Going through his progressions. Intercepted in the end zone. And now they're going to say he wasn't in.
Tried to just use straight drop back. This zone coverage has been sensational. McCarthy was trying to get that ball to Ronnie Bell, but you can see that foot clearly comes down out of bounds, and right when it hits the pylon.
38 yards away. And perfect. 2-yarder. Just nailed a 38-yarder. Felton will let this one go into the end zone for a touchback. 1st down and 10 at the 25 for the Terps. They'll run it on 1st down. Hemby. 2nd down and 4. Tagovailoa lets it go and intercepted. What a pick, R.J. Moten.
He has got a wide open receiver screaming across the middle of the field right here, and he's forcing it to double coverage on the right side. Wide open. That's a 1st down and more. Right in the middle of the field if he hits Jayshon Jones. He's forcing it to Copeland. And how about Moten? Whew. The concentration. Tip drill. Awesome.
Corum. And the Wolverines would love nothing more than to really establish a running game right now. Corum again. And a 1st down.
This run now.
1st down and 10 at the 47-yard line for the Wolverines in no rush with a 27-19 lead. Corum. Submarining for 48. Corum. On the give. Corum gets it. McCarthy gives it to Corum. Hits the edge. Corum down the sideline. Blake Corum does it again. and 2 touchdowns for Blake Corum.
And twice today we've seen in short yardage situations when they had to have it, they gave it to Corum right in the middle, and then he made those explosive jump cuts outside that run play, and Corum makes them pay.
Extra point up and good.
No matter what's going on, they find a way to have success. And right there was no reason, based on the way Maryland was playing that play, that you could mostly, Gus, it's been Blake Corum keeping him in the game, and they're he's also got the speed to take it the distance.
Now in the game, Billy Edwards tucks it, runs it, and is chopped down right. What do you think the decision went into making this decision for Coach Loxley?
I think that he's not fully healthy. We've seen him limping around here. Hits because you're in a passing situation almost every single down.
First down and 10 at the 36. He'll get out of bounds.
He's played really well today.
Edwards in trouble. Edwards and sack. 13. Billy Edwards off his back foot. Incomplete. On 4th and 13. Edwards to the sideline.
Copeland went way down to get it. That's a beautiful catch. Good protection up front as well.
Bobbled snap. Edwards throws it deep and incomplete.
This is a guy that he could be that guy. We'll see if he can get after the passer here.
2nd and 10 at midfield.
Ball start. Offense number 74. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Team so far.
Terps at home against Michigan State next week. Wolverines will travel. Just
we have
rat
to.
you out. 3rd down and 21. Edwards in trouble. Steps up. He'll run it. Edwards with a lot of space. And Billy Edwards out of bounds. Edwards standing strong in the pocket over the middle. Great throw.
And he still made an accurate throw across the middle.
Edwards goes through his progressions in the corner. Incomplete. Broken. Billy Edwards drops it down. Caught by Hemby. And Hemby crosses the line.
From offense to defense and be this good. Great open field tackle.
Edwards in trouble. Edwards running and sacked from behind. Great job by Derek Moore. 4th down and 12. Edwards in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Touchdown.
You're going to see Khalil Mullins, and he's out of position, and then the tight end's just going to sneak right down the middle of the field. Edwards astutely sees it and delivers a great ball through it, drove it right in between those 3 defenders, right to the goal line, and an
So Michigan calls their first time out of
Maryland.
Edwards empty backfield. Drops it off. Caught. And they will get the 2-point conversion very quickly.
Yeah, and he got through those progressions really quickly, which is exactly what I'm sure that they were screaming at Talia Tungavailoa about. They're great.
Here comes the onside kick. And it's recovered by Michigan.
They still got to figure out those play calling duties because it was hit or miss at times.
Remember that 2020 COVID season devastated the program, but they responded. And Michigan remains undefeated.